Let's go heal before we get... Oh, no, it's talking. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. Is that what she had to say? No, she got didn't to say. You have my thanks, Liz. And so do you, Gross. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh! You give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Liz, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it would always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. It's not that awesome, what's she saying? We must destroy it, the source of... at its source will suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate of a Skyward strike. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now, Liz, go to the gate. No, we're gonna go sit down for a bit. Go on, back down. Yay. Oh. It's Tetris. Yay. There you go.
Fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Liz. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Mispronounce your name again. You excited? You're gonna meet Zelda again.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Liz. I think he likes the old lady. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here never keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when he might bust free again.
It never stops, it never keeps.
Oh. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be ours. Why can't I marry him? He's such a cat. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for that old girl? Remember? It's Ruba.
Oh.
And you know what? I kind of fancy you. Oh, he does. He likes me. No, forget about it. Maybe I'll date him. It'd be good if this was a dating sim. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? Jeep.
Smell your loader. goes and comes back into his cannon and blows up the gate. Like, no one will have Zelda. It was a vicious ploy. Just go through the gate, Link. Take your time, much. I like the design for this gate when it opens. It is cool. You ready? Look, it looks crazy. Whee!
Looks like a birth canal.
Oh, maybe it is. It's the vagina of time. I'm getting in there!
Whee! It just slides.
It reminds me of that thing, I think it's at the Science Museum maybe, that spins around like that as you walk through it. Liz, you gotta move, Dan.
Ah! Well, she's got nothing to say.
She just like, Wait, oh.
At last, I've been expecting you, Liz. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Cell Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name, you have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you.
Wait, don't do it yet. I think there's a side questy thing we can do back here,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% sure. Isn't there like a thing that we can do? Maybe that's later? I don't feel like it's later. That would have been one old rupee in the future. We could sit here until we get back to our own time. Imagine just Link like super old. I thought there was a thing we could do here. Let's leave. Go to the real world. No. Okay, I guess there's not a thing we can do yet. I must be mistaken. Go on then, fudgles. Go on. Through the big door, Liz. This is the bit.
My, you've gotten fat. You've come so far, Liz. I'm glad you made it. Oh, that birth canal sure helped. I imagine him fulfilling on everything. We've travelled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. I am waiting at the temple for some god to pour some coffee. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the power to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. Did you know that in in Harry Potter when they do the Triwizard tournament? When I was reading it when I was like 10 or 11, I thought it was the Tree Wizard tournament. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky. On a slice of earth she cut away from their land.
Land of Earth.
This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time it became known as Skyloft. because it was aloft in the sky where we put away all the things we didn't need. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings in this land.
Come on, Liz.
I was holding that in for hours.
Oh dear.
In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. I'm talking bow motion. Yes, the likes you've never seen. First she created fire. In the beginning was the fire.
Oh dear.
On the 8th day,
Liz, come
the
on!
chosen hero on his mission.
What? You missed out half of the conversation.
Well, her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of all the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Liz? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda...
And I'm Zelda.
I am the goddess born as a mortal. That's why my hair's
Why is
blonde,
Impa watching?
and nobody else had blonde hair.
Impa has blonde hair.
It's white, because she's old and fat.
What does it say?
The day of the ceremony, Gerahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky.
And down to the world below.
Oh my, so that's what she really is.
Oh dear.
I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed ground. I would have thought the old woman was Impa also.
Oh
That
well.
would have been interesting.
If only.
I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this determined place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Liz, the goddess, created fire and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Liz. During your long journey, you broke the pot. You learned what to solve mysterious puzzles and truths. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by God Goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Here it is.
It's invisible. I made it
It'd be
up.
funny if this was just a big farce and he just went along with it, because he's a moron. Valiant hero, you have journeyed many hardships, and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is a mark of the Triforce. Now stand, Liz, and draw your sword!
Chops her head off by accident. You would? It's the same music in the other game. That's the music on Ocarina of Time where you go through time, remember?
That's cool. I didn't see
Now
the
it
sword.
flips out
The
more.
sword flips. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the master sword has at last achieved its ultimate form.
Did you recognise that music from Ocarina of Time?
Yeah. I don't know why why the ultimate form couldn't have been the master sword form. That would have been smarter.
That is it.
Yeah, but the wings opened out. And
Now it's the
everything.
Master Sword more. Now it's the Master Sword looking fancier.
No, but I'm saying it could have. Why not just make the master sword the ultimate form?
That is. This
No-
is the Master Sword.
Yes,
now.
yes. But I'm saying like the third one, it became the master sword. Why
yeah,
don't they
and
make
now
this
it's
one?
the Master Sword, but like full power Master Sword.
Why don't they just
Doesn't
make?
make a difference anyway.
But why
There's
don't-
only 2 minutes of gameplay between the 2 upgrades, so
That
why does it
wasn't
matter?
2 minutes. That was like 45.
Oh well. When you're playing at 45.
Liz, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce in your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. Sorry I keep yawning, it's just time for my nap. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own.
I thought it was an accident, wasn't it? Wasn't it when the 3 goddesses left the world, when they went together, it created as they parted or something? I thought it just happened by accident because they all smashed into each other. Anyway.
Well, the gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and bring hope back to the land, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That is you, Liz. Does Zelda talk as much in the other games?
No, but you don't really speak to her in the other games. Anyway, come on.
But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so Hylia, and
Shut
so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even one asshole. One asshole. Oh my god. She knew that. That's
A
horrible.
moment's doubt.
What a horrible person I am. I used you. Okay, no one's dating you now.
She's got floppy hair.
I can get floppy hair from Groose. Liz, I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, but you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of... Well, that's okay, because this is the past, so... Liz, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I'm highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When the world is finally gone, there will be no more need for the soul that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm gonna ask you a favour, sleepyhead, even though she's the one about to take a nap.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the game she wakes you up, remember, because you overslept. That's what's important.
Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Why is it no an option? For
Nope.
I can go off with Penelope and everything.
That's not her name.
Okay. Penelope.
I don't know what her name is. Penelope is a person from Final Fantasy XII.
Is it?
I just said a random name. I think it begins with P. I think it's like Priya or something like that. Isn't it sad? Because now she's stuck in a crystal forever.
Yeah, but that's the story of my life, so...
Oh, he's crying.
I'm not. Oh dear, he could go all the end of Evangelion on her.
Oh dear. Like,
I'm
don't look.
disgusting.
I don't think I'm disgusting is what he says, but let's not repeat it on my channel. You get stuck in there as well, like, no! No, what do we do? Imper's like, you can marry me, it's fine.